Hi, I'm Abba Shapiro, a speaker for Future Media Concepts. In this course, we're going to talk about the Smoothcam feature in Final Cut Pro. Now, often you're given footage that's a little bit shaky, and you want to be able to stabilize that footage, and Final Cut Pro can do that really quickly and really easily. Let's take a look at this clip we have in our timeline. This was shot with a Handycam, and as you can see, it has quite a bit of jiggle and bump to it. So what we're going to do is select the clip, go up under the Effects tab, Video Filters, Video, and choose Smoothcam. Now, as soon as I select Smoothcam, you'll notice there's a little red box with a yellow bar on the clip in our canvas that says Analyzing Clip. What Final Cut Pro is doing is it's looking at every single pixel in every single frame and seeing the direction that it's moving and creating a text file, a mathematical calculation of where every pixel is at every point in time. Once it has done this analysis, you can adjust the clip all you want. It will never need to analyze it again. What Final Cut is doing is creating what's called an MTDF file and placing that in the same location as the original media. I'll show you where that is located. If we go over here to our clip in the browser, control-click or right-click on it, we can reveal that clip in the Finder. And as you see, there is our original clip, and there is the clip with the .mtdf file. And this is really small. It's a mere 45 kilobytes on our hard drive. The nice thing is I can now adjust the clip all I want and it will never have to analyze it again. But before we do that, let's take a look at our more stable shot. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the clip and simply hit the spacebar to play. Now, as you see, this clip is a lot smoother. And just to remind you how bad it was before, let's go to the original footage and look at it in our viewer. This was a lot shakier. But what's exactly happening behind the scenes? Let's go ahead and load the repaired clip into our viewer. And we're going to open up the Filter tab and see exactly what's happening under the hood. The first thing you'll notice is an auto scale. What Final Cut Pro had to do was blow it up to about 122% of its original size. If we scaled this back to where it wasn't blown up at all, let's take a look at what happens to the clip when we play it. What's really happening is Final Cut Pro is moving the image all over the place to keep the pixels in the same XY coordinate. So we don't see the black edges. It actually has to blow the image up a little bit so you don't see that dancing around and the image looks stable. So we're going to go back to the auto scale, take it back up to 122%, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about transition, rotation, and scale smoothness. What these adjustments allow you to do is to say how smooth your image needs to be. If you want to stabilize an image but want a little bit of float to it, you could grab the translation smooth and move it a little bit to the left. This affects the X's and the Y, the image moving to the left and right or top and bottom. Rotation compensates if the image or the camera has turned a little bit, and of course, scale smooth is if you zoomed in or zoomed out or the image got larger or smaller. So I can play with these while it's playing and make an adjustment to if I want it a little bit bumpy or if I want it to feel like it's actually on a Steadicam. Once we're done, of course, we can do anything we want to the clip. We can make it shorter, longer, move it around the timeline. Final Cut Pro will not have to reanalyze it because it only has to create one MTDF file. That's how easy it is to use the Smoothcam in Final Cut Pro. I'm Abba Shapiro for Future Media Concepts.